Man, that felt like a NCAA tournament game. I mean, I just have so much respect for Virginia and their staff. I think they're going to have a heck of a year. This was a crazy game to open with, y'all. I've been sick about it for a while. To try to watch film on somebody that hadn't played since last March late, and you don't know what they might want to do different, and to know how we're going to have to play some young kids tonight, some meaningful minutes. But when you can lean on two seniors like Tori and Rowe, I thought Morgan was pretty good tonight. Her and Jazz both, but she has 8 assists and no turnovers for Morgan. And I thought Tori was the difference in that she took great shots. She attacked the rim. She's 8 for 15. Rowe got hot in the third quarter. We found her. She made some big shots. And then you got a freshman that comes in. I had no idea she had 13. Those were really quiet. But she's 5 out of 8, 2 out of 3 from 3, makes her free throw, and played 29 minutes. So, again, I thought we had too many turnovers at 17. We forced 23. Hey, the only reason we win the game is because we defended. When we made our run in the third quarter, Tori's knocking balls away, getting up the passing lane. We really got interested in our defense. First half, I mean, they had 23 at half, and I just that was the only thing that kept us in the first half. And it's been my biggest worry. We have such a long way to go in a lot of areas, but defensively is just really, because of throwing in Chloe at the 4, Misha at the 4, the 5. You're just it can really be a problem for us. So I thought defensively tonight, not bad at times. Third quarter, third quarter they went and shot 44%. In the fourth quarter, they were 6 out of 10. But again, I thought when we made our run, I thought it was off our defense. And that when I think Tori got loose, if it wasn't for transition tonight, it could have been a long night for us. Proud of our kids, proud of our effort. I thought we played really hard. Really appreciate our crowd. Look, y'all, special night for a special university, for a special team. These things don't happen very often. If you covered the game tonight, if you were in the building, you saw something that's really unique and really special. And, I couldn't be more proud. Again, there's just so many things go into tonight. I've just been worried to death about Virginia because I just have so much respect for their team and their staff. And I thought they played well. I did. To come in here and play in front of 6,800 and deal with our crowd, I thought they did a great job. So they're going to win a lot of games. They're going to be really good in the ACC. That's a good win for Mississippi State.
Questions? Victoria, where do you want to be defensively in comparison to where you were last year?
I want to be better. I feel like I can, if I produce more on defensive days, we'll have a lot of chance of winning. Well, we'll have a chance of winning games. And defensively, I want to rebound more and offensively. But I feel like if I just help the team defensively, we'll win a lot more games.
Victoria, Vic talked about it for a minute, but he talked about your shot selection, and there were, sometimes last year I remember there'd be some deep threes and everything, but, this year it seemed like you were really taking shots on the flow of the offense. Was that something you were really concentrating on, or did it just happen like that?
I was really concentrating on that. Well, no, it was just happening. We've been doing it in practice. We got good chemistry, so there's no point in taking bad shots. So I feel like Coach always say, make a good shot, a great shot. If they make the extra pass and I'm open, I'm going to shoot it.
Arishella, what was it like to see the banner go up and then have to actually play a game right after that?
I mean, it was nice, but like Coach said, once it's up, it's over with, and we got to focus on the new year and new us. So it was good, though. I mean, the team really, it kind of brought back chills, and then we just had to get back after it.
Chloe, is there a lot of pressure stepping into a team that obviously has a lot of seniors and you're expected to play a lot right away, or did it not bother you very much tonight?
It didn't really bother me a lot. I mean, I've got great teammates around me, which, you know, always helping, and even on the floor and off the floor. So really, I didn't feel a lot of pressure tonight, which was good.
You guys went with a smaller lineup, Victoria. How do you feel about that lineup and where your position in it?
It's not something he just threw out there. We've been practicing on it, so I feel like we had confidence when we went out there. So it really didn't affect us.
Bro, it seemed like their length kind of bothered you guys a little bit early in the ball game when you started working some inside-out stuff. How big was it to kind of get the reversal out to you on the wing out there?
It was big. I mean, we worked on that the whole week of practice. So just knowing that T has good, like, inside-out game and she sees the floor really well, it kind of worked for the better.
Chloe, did you think you'd end up playing 29 minutes in your first college game?
Not really, but I'm just glad I could contribute and help about where I could. I mean, fouls happen, and that's just the game. So, yeah.
Bro, how do you feel about your performance today?
I think it could have been better, but I mean, I had my teammates behind me, and when I wasn't doing anything, my team helped and they stepped up and did what we do at practice, and it could have been better, but it's just something that I gotta get better at.
What exactly do you think is like you need to get better at?
Help side a lot and slowing down. But I mean, I have my teammates behind me, so when I'm not going, someone else is. If someone else not.
Tori, when they tied it at 16, coach called timeout. What was his message to the team?
They tied it. What was your message?
You don't remember?
No.
Next question.
Sorry.
I don't remember much about that timeout either. I'm sure it was just a refocus time for us. We needed to refocus a little bit, and I thought we did. You know, we missed a bunch of wide open shots tonight, y'all, that we don't typically miss. And you know, if Rowe doesn't get hot in the third quarter, and again, I thought Tori took some really big shots and made some big shots for us at some critical times. I thought she got out in transition. The kid played, 37 minutes and didn't look tired a bit. Blair's 0 for 5 and hadn't been 0 for 5 in a while. But she's under the weather and sick, and so she just didn't play, didn't shoot it well. But I thought Rowe made big shots in the third quarter, and I just thought Tori made some really critical shots for us, but really good shots, took some really good shots. And I had no idea Chloe had 13. The only shot I remember her making is the 3 in the corner, and then when she drove it and laid it in right there on our end in the second half, I thought those were two big ones. And again, her skill set, y'all, is really good. She's from a skill set standpoint a little bit different, and so that's good. That's going to be something that's going to help us a bunch. What she's got to deal with is she's going to have to deal with some technique, blocking out, and dealing with some other things. So.
Bro, where do you stand with your shot?
Sorry.
Where do you stand with your shot?
I mean, I think it's in good standing. It could be better. I just got to keep working and staying in the gym.
And she didn't miss a shot yesterday in practice. I mean, anywhere, anyhow. And it was yesterday. It hadn't been that way, but yesterday, man, she was like. And so I've gone all week. You go all week, and I've told you I'm gonna play who's hot. So I go all week, and you got this lineup in your head, and then the next thing you know, I come out of practice yesterday afternoon, and I got 1,000 things in my head, and I got one more. Now Rowe's hot, and I got to figure out, okay, Rowe's getting it, so we need to play her. And again, I think Rowe got dinged in the head a little bit tonight and kind of knocked her silly, and that's when she made 3 or 4 in a row. So.
Yeah,
Any other questions? Hey, Vic, what do you think of the way they defended McCowan today?
Well, if you got 6'9" to stick behind her, that's a pretty effective way. You know, I really, two things. One, I wanted T to attack the rim. She was settling for that turnaround where any other night she's going to be able to jump up over people. But against 6'9", it's just not possible. Her and Amisha both, they were up there in turnovers, and when they get their shot block, that's a turnover. So where I thought Tiara was great, and it's one of the good things that she has is she's a great passer. When we were making that run, she was being very unselfish, turning the floor to Rowe and helping us find some shooters. So Tiara's really good at that. She's got a great feel passing the basketball, and so it's just hard to – you stick somebody behind her 6'9", it's going to be hard for anybody to score. So they're going to do that to a lot of people, and they're not going to be behind – they're not going to have to be behind 6'7". They're going to be behind 6'3", and so that kid's gotten a lot better, y'all. And I knew going in she was a lot better. So, again, that allows you to do a lot of things when you got 6'9" protecting the rim.
This was a game where you guys, I think, opened the game, what, 3 of 15 from 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Is this a positive then, in the sense that this showed you guys that how you can win despite an off shooting night to start things off?
Yeah, that's probably what we talked about in that timeout was, hey, let's stop shooting it and let's attack the rim a little bit. Let's see if we can go get a little bit better shot. And so, yeah, again, we haven't shot it this poorly all in ever. I mean, not all year, not since we started practicing. And so, but again, it wasn't, Blair goes 0 for 5, but Chloe picks up slack and goes 2 for 3. I'll take 4 for 10 from Rowe every night. 40% is like 60 from 2. So I'll take those 2 percentages right there and be really happy with it. Tori, what'd you do from 3?
Don't talk about it.
3 for 9. I mean, that's 33%, but that's 50% from 2. That's what that translates into. So all those numbers from these three, those are good numbers from the line. Here's what you don't like about the line. Okay, the numbers are good, the percentage is fine. It really is, but you're not going to get to the free throw line, and you're not going to get anybody in foul trouble standing out there and towing the three-point line. I want people in foul trouble. I want to drive it and rack it. I want to get layups, and so that's where if you get out there and get satisfied shooting threes, that's where it could really affect you later in the game when you don't have anybody in foul trouble. So, again, for us, we stayed out of foul trouble tonight, which is good. And it's going to be I was thinking going into the ball game, I didn't know if we needed to press or not, just because, I didn't want to get anybody in unnecessary foul trouble. But I'm afraid if I went in there and told them we weren't going to press to start the game, they'd have killed me, because that's what we do. And that's what they want to do. They like that. They want to create that atmosphere. So, that right, Tori?
Yeah.
Any other questions? All right.
All right. Praise the Lord and go Dogs.